Hi everyone and welcome back. In this video I will show you how to create clean and 3D printable stencils in Blender using simple SVG shapes. This method is reliable and very fast, so I will guide you step by step and you can avoid common mesh and slicing problems. So let's start in Blender by deleting the cube and the perspective camera. I go to the scene properties here and unit, and let's change unit scale to 0.001, length millimeters. Of course, you can make it on your own, to your own preferences. Then let's press Shift and A, mesh, cube. We go here, add cube, and let's change the size, maybe 150 millimeters. This is the size of our stencil. We press Enter, zoom out a little bit. Then we press N to see the panel here, and in dimensions we can see the Z option here, so we can make it smaller. Let's make 1 millimeter and press Enter for more thick and more sturdy size of our stencil, but 0.5 millimeters, it's also a very nice size for a stencil. It's more flexible. Perfect. After doing it, let's press Ctrl and A and apply rotation and scale. So the scale here is 1, 1, and 1. All right. And then we go to File, Import, and we import our image. It will be SVG as grease pencil. Let's click it. Originally, this file was in a PNG format, but I converted it to SVG in a free online converter, convertio.co. After importing, we can see that SVG file is here, but we can see it's usually underneath these objects here. So let's hide the cube for now, zoom in, and you can see, perfect, it's here. Right click on the mouse, we convert it to mesh. Then we click R for rotate, X, and we rotate it in X. Let's manually enter minus 90 degrees and press Enter. So it's lays flat here. Then we press S for scale. Let's make it bigger. Something like this. It's okay. Then again, Ctrl and A and apply rotation and scale. So the scale is 1, 1, and 1. It's important to do it. Then let's go to Edit mode. Let's press A to select all the shape. And you can see that it consists of a lot of endpoints here, those dots here that made the shape. It's usually a better idea to limit those points, because it's sometimes Blender is really picky and can have some problems with the shape. What I usually do, I go to Mesh, Clean Up, and Limited Dissolve. Now let's click it, and you can see that you can change the angle here. The more you go, the less points are being used to make the shape, but it really can break the shape. Something about 5 degrees usually does the job perfectly. So the shape is still here, but it really limited the points. The second thing I do, I go to Mesh, Clean Up, and Merge by Distance to fix the mesh problems. Then I go to Object Mode. Let's see the cube again. It's here, perfect. In a second. Before that, we need to elevate this SVG graphic. It has to be on the top. So let's press G and Z and a little bit up, but not too much. A little bit. Thanks for watching so far. If you are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. It's enough. If you go too high, you can have problems with the next step. So just a little bit. Then you can press cube again. You can see that it's really close. Yeah, perfect. Then we click the cube here. It's orange. That's right. It should be like this. Then you click Z. It's really important to press this icon here, Z, to have this top view. When you have your cube selected, you go and you're in the Z, you go to edit mode. Then, depending on the system that you have, Mac or Windows, you press Command or you press Control, and you just click this SVG file here. It should be red. So the cube is orange, the SVG is red. Then you go to Mesh, and you click Knife Project. Perfect. You click Cut Through here, you select it. You go to, we can make the view here. Yeah, you can see that it should be here as well. Perfect. You go to Edge and you click Bridge Edge Loops. It looks very good. Now we just can delete this woman SVG. We don't need it right now. Perfect. There's the slide we can also delete. And we have the shape ready. Beautiful stencil made just in less than a minute. It looks really nice. So now you go to File, Export, and you export it to STL file, and you can open it in your 3D printer slicer and print it. Here you can see how it looks like. It looks really nice. I made a smaller one. Here you can, if you want, you can prepare it. And here you can make it also to your own preferences in the slicer. So this is our stencil. I think that this workflow is really nice. It's not much time consuming, and it really helps to make your own stencils in Blender very quickly. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If so, I would be very grateful if you just leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Thank you and bye-bye.